There's been an overwhelming support for the families of the 19 firefighters killed in Yarnell as well. So far, charities collected more than $7 million, but the families are telling us they've only received a very small fraction of that money. ABC 15's Navita Forgani has been following this money you've donated and checking into where, Navita, this stands with the organizations. What are they telling you?
Well, of that $7 million, Katie, each of the families of the 19 have only received $15,000. I spoke to Andrew Ashcraft's wife, who tells me while she and the other families are so overwhelmingly thankful for all the support and donations that's come from complete strangers, right now, every day, she wakes up with so much uncertainty of how she's going to support her 4 kids.
Pretty amazing. I feel like I need a flag room for all the great things people have done.
This flag frame is one of the very few things Julianne Ashcraft can justify buying right now.
It's funny to hear the term single mom. I don't feel that way. I feel him. I feel like we're still a partnership.
And while her partner in life and soulmate may be there in spirit, the death of her husband and sole provider, hotshot Andrew Ashcraft, has placed a huge weight on her shoulders.
It is scary to know where the next, groceries will come from.
And that nightmare became her reality just days after her husband was killed.
It's just scary because, 3 days after my husband passed away, the last paycheck came. I was kind of terrified. What will I do? How will I pay the bills?
So her thoughts shifted from her husband to her children.
Every second of every day, I'm thinking of him and missing him. But I have 4 kids that are right here still alive in front of me that I need to do my very best to clothe and shelter and feed.
And every day, she worries.
As a mom, gosh, I wish I could have a surety for my kids. And I know the charities are really wanting to provide that for us. And I think once we see maybe some of those funds come through, then we can rest in peace a little bit more. But for right now, yeah, it's really scary.
Even though the thought of having to be the sole provider of her 4 children frightens her, she says it's her kids that keep her going.
I feel grateful to have them, because if I didn't have the 4 kids I have, I might just lay in bed and cry all day because I just miss him that much.
And Julianne says she is just so thankful for the outpour of support from the community. I was able to check, and so far the 100 Club of Arizona has raised $2 million. $700,000 has been spent on the families. The United Phoenix Firefighter Association collected $3 million, and they're still waiting to see how they're going to distribute that money. And the Wildland Firefighter Association has also collected between $300,000 and $500,000. Of that money goes into their general fund, which goes to support wildland firefighters across the nation. So far, $100,000 have been spent on memorial statues, and some of that money has also been spent on the families. So we're going to keep track of the money, find out where it's going to make sure these families are getting the support that they need. Katie?
Yeah, I know you'll stay on top of this one. It's incredible with all that uncertainty with the finances. She has such clarity about her purpose with those kids, and it's so beautiful. Please tell her thank you for sharing, and I know we promise to our viewers we will stay on top of this money trail. Thanks, Navita.